Guys, it's another video about living in Spain, and today we are talking about internet connections and why you need a mobile phone contract or not. So let's listen to my story, and here it goes. Yeah, I left my house 2018 and I sold everything, even the stuff from my car and stuff for living and everything, because I was on a work trip like for 7 months. But I had a mobile phone, and when you're traveling you think like, why should I use a contract? So I cancelled also the contract of my mobile phone because I was international in Thailand, in Australia and other countries. Of course there is an international contract if you are like a manager or something, but normally as you are a tourist you won't pay such a lot of money for these contracts. So finally I didn't have a contract for my mobile phone, and I was 7 months in Asia and Australia. And there's a point you need to know: when you arrive in Australia or in Asia, like Philippines or Thailand, in the airport they are offering you free prepaid cards. Like you don't need to pay for them, or they just yeah, it's like a present for you. But finally, when you want to use it, you need to pay like €5 or something to charge it. Yeah, I keep collecting them, but finally I didn't use them. It was like just in emergency situation. I have a SIM card from the country and it will help me. But finally we didn't use the SIM cards, and we don't charge them with money. So I was inside these countries without internet and without a mobile phone number. And of course you can think like, is it not dangerous if you cannot call someone? But as we are inside a city, like we not had been in such places where you are alone. Like everywhere around us there are people who who have mobile phones. So in an emergency situation I think we had the chance to find someone who can call the police or an ambulance or something like that. So we are not in a dangerous situation. Yeah, finally that was the traveling, like when we traveled. The point in Australia, I was working, and finally I thought I needed a SIM card, like a prepaid card, and I bought one for the price like €1 a day. Like you need to pay every day $1, and then you can use it every day. But the point is, finally it's like €30 per month just for 100 megabytes and just for a few calls. So it doesn't was worth it for this price. And as I need to call some people, and finally I thought maybe next time I need to buy like a monthly ticket for €20 or something like this. Will be more cheap and yeah, worth it. But the point is, when you don't need to call someone, I think a prepaid card is not, you don't need a mobile contract like this if you don't need to call someone. The point is, I was in Australia and I need to call people, so I need a contract, a prepaid card as well. But when I returned to Germany, I bought a prepaid card from Aldi. It's like Aldi Talk, and the point is, now people can call me, but I can't call them because I don't recharge it. And it also was like after 2 days when I called someone without money and also without internet. So a prepaid card is a nice thing if you like to get called, like you just write someone in WhatsApp, here's my number, you can call me with this number, but I can't call you back. That's okay. And the other thing is, with prepaid cards you need to manage your businesses. Like if you have an Airbnb flat and they say, yeah, second certification via SMS, or like Google account, you want to send SMS code to your mobile, or like sometimes in the airports they ask for SMS code to activate the Wi-Fi. So I think a prepaid card with an active number is really a good thing, but you don't need to charge it. And now I live here in in Spain for around 5 months, after like April 2019. And at the moment I didn't have already a mobile phone number. I just have this prepaid card from Aldi, and it works well. Yeah, here I always also work, but everything is working with WhatsApp. So I also started businesses with like teaching German and English, and the people call me via WhatsApp. And also I found some jobs where people also, like the boss used WhatsApp, and he sent me messages there. So finally I didn't need a phone number to get called. And I have now the opinion that you don't need a contract. Only in the reason if you need to call every day or every week someone, then a contract maybe is worth it, and it makes sense to buy a contract. But in this time when I, like 1 year, I didn't have a phone number, and in these times when I need a phone number, I just ask friends or people on the street if I can just call someone because I don't have money on my phone, and they say yeah, no problem. Or once I was in a hostel and I asked them if they can help me with the call, and they say yeah, no problem, you can use the telephone. And this was an international call from Australia to German for 1 hour, but finally they said it's okay. So yeah, for me, I think you don't need a mobile contract. But if you really want to buy a mobile contract, look in the internet, because in these stores on the street they are offering just their stuff. Like if you are from Vodafone or O2, then they just offering their stuff. It might be a better option if you go in a store who sell different contracts. That will be even better than just one company. And the best will be you go inside the internet and look like on home pages who offer contracts. The point is they don't have a good service when you call them, but finally they give you really cheaper contracts than like the big companies, because these small companies buy 1 million phone numbers and then they sell this phone numbers to the customers for a cheaper price. And the thing is, you normally don't have a permission to stay in this contract for 2 years or 1 year. It's just like every month you pay, and if you want to cancel the contract, it's just canceling, and it's more easy, I think so. And I prefer this kind of mobile contract. So if you like to use one, look in the internet, it will be a good idea. And the other thing is with Wi-Fi. Yeah, I have in my phone I need internet for all this stuff, like YouTube videos, also for Airbnb and my emails and this stuff kind of. And I just go inside Wi-Fi zones of the town. They have like free Wi-Fi zones in the street, and also they have like student rooms where you get Wi-Fi zones with air condition. That's very nice. And for now we changed our house, so we are thinking about buying Wi-Fi for our house. But I think, like, why should I buy now Wi-Fi when I was working 5 months without Wi-Fi? Why should I buy it now for my home? And even the future is not safe where we are and how we will be. So these contracts for the house, you need to make it for 2 years. And the point is, when we are thinking about going to Switzerland, it's not worth it, yeah, for 3 months having a contract, and then you need to pay every month this money, but you are not using it. So I think it will be a nice opinion just to continue like this we did in the past with the Wi-Fi from the street, and it works very well. Yeah, I go just 1 hour downstairs, load all my videos up and see all my messages and the emails, and then it's done. You don't need to get connected all the time. You don't need to get your WhatsApp every time activated. it's okay. I go down in the morning with my dog and in the midday, and I have a lot of places in the town where I have Wi-Fi zones, so I just passing through the supermarket or something, or just going inside the streets, and I get updated because the Wi-Fi zones are everywhere. And also I have a lot of Wi-Fi from coffees and bars where I was in the past, so even when I just walk through a bar where I had drinks last night or something like this, I get Wi-Fi there, because my phone just connected instant when it have Wi-Fi close to, and it's very cool. And for now I think you don't need a contract, you don't need any phone numbers or something. Just buy a prepaid card to get called from other people, and if you want to call a lot of people, then you need a contract for your mobile phone, but look in the internet for this kind of stuff. So thank you very much for watching this video. I'm very interested in your opinions, what you're thinking about these things. Write down in the comments how you handle your trip, and yeah, hashtag Glasperson. Goodbye.